Um, uh, Tell me a little bit about Desmond and the kind of athlete that he was when he was here, and the ability he had as a running back, but then the ability he had as a defensive back.
Well, Desmond's ability as a football player didn't really fit into a box. You know, he was a kid that could probably play 8 or 9 positions on the football field. All the skill positions, he was gifted enough to play. Running back was his initial calling. You know, he was compared oftentimes as a youngster to Barry Sanders because of his ability to be elusive in the open field and to make lateral cuts on the dime, basically. Transferring over to defensive back, it was just more instinctive for him to play out of a back cover. You know, we like to, as coaches, take credit for a lot of the things he did when he was here, but that was just God-given ability. We can't really, say we coached him to do this or that. He makes a play on the ball better than any kid I've ever coached. And he did a lot of that with the inexperienced offensive line. So he was breaking first contact and taking balls for greater distance. He was taking 6-yard runs and making 60-yard runs, and finishing drives for us. But more importantly, he was putting us ahead in ball games and winning ball games at a great clip. But as a running back, he was hard to prepare for. He was a defensive coordinator's nightmare. He was, had the uncanny ability to make plays between the tackle. He had the speed to get to the edge, and he could catch the ball like one of the best wide receivers. So he was the total package back there. And most importantly to me is he blocked like a fullback or a tight end would block. So he was fearless enough up the middle to where he can go in there and if need be, take on a linebacker. He had to do that as a senior at different points in times.
So people were, most of the people, I guess, who were interested in him were interested in him as a what, and who were those schools?
Well, most of the schools that were recruiting him early on were all recruiting him as a running back, a kind of H-back. Those schools include Indiana, University of Michigan, Michigan State, Illinois, Northwestern. We took visits around the Midwest, Cincinnati, Purdue, Pitt, and on and on and on, in addition to all of the schools in the MAC conference. And they were all really high on him as a running back because at that time at 5'10" and 175 pounds, he wasn't projecting to be a BCS caliber defensive back. But through the course of, I guess, the next 18 months, he grew 1.5 inches. He put on almost 12 pounds of mass, and they got to begin to see that this kid makes plays all over the field. He's what I call a press play guy. His tape speaks for itself, and their schools began to notice that, hey, this kid is a lockdown corner. From there, I had to take him off the corner because in high school, guys would just not throw it your way. So we played him at free safety as a senior, to where in the middle of the field, number one, you're a great tackler in the open field, and two, now defenses are forced to deal with you. They don't know where you will be and get over the top of balls, which is where he was able to excel for us, making plays over the top of defenses and coverages, and ultimately breaking and setting the Michigan high school interception record.